Hello, everyone, and welcome to this brief introduction to the topic of radical inclusivity. And just like it sounds, this is about including everyone in the conversation. And what's one of the interesting details about this is, by default, these conversations are happening through video conference. And not everyone has the connectivity or the devices or the let's just say the cultural on-ramp into this world of video conferencing that is quite comfortable for many of us, mostly older folks I'm seeing, who like myself are over 50, just as a ballpark. But of course, there's plenty of people much, much, much younger, even in their teens, who I've had the honor of working with. It's just that the majority seem to be us older folks. And uh, and that's part of the issue is not just are we older folks, but we're, for the most part, privileged older folks who see the world through a particular, collective lens, for lack of a better word. But we're definitely constrained by our our lack of diversity, shall we say, in terms of those who are in the conversations around, the online, the conversations in the Zoomosphere are the ones I'm referring to, right? Because those are the ones that have the potential to just bring us together around the world. And I'm not particularly attached to the Zoom platform. I use it all the time, but anyway, regardless of platform, it's apparent to me that the way to bring people from all around the world together without having to travel, the way to do that is through video conferencing. And I'm simply, highlighting the fact that not everyone is connected to that. And how do we deal with that, right? That's a big issue. And this is something that I had the honor of working with President Vicente Fox of Mexico on when he was president. He made his first trip to the state of Sinaloa as president to inaugurate Shively International's 25th Educational Computer Center, and which was all about bridging the digital divide for mainly the youth of Mexico was the market we were serving, students. And it was really exciting to be part of that bridging of the digital divide. But then, literally now decades later, seeing the effects of social media and smartphones and all this, and it's also been part of the separation of humanity, right? All this technology. So I just want to just share some of my personal feelings about all this. And I mean, those cultures that have chosen to stay away from technology and the internet and cell phones and all that, I applaud them, and more power to them. And um, how can we find other ways to give them voice other than by electrifying them, right, so to speak, right? And I don't think there's necessarily a single answer or even necessarily an easy answer to this, but we need to work on it among many other things. So radical inclusivity across multiple dimensions is an ongoing topic. And until everyone is really, truly included, we're not there, and we're nowhere near where we need to be. I mean, look at the people who are in these conversations about solutions, about togetherness in the Zoomosphere anyway. And we're just getting started in terms of truly being radically inclusive. So we got so far to go. We got to talk about this. Anyway, I'll see you in the conversation. Everyone's invited. See you soon. Thanks.